go. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, we're all set up. Time to load up. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, we're all set up. Time to load up. There we go. Sweet. Let me turn my music down a little bit. We're all set up. Time to load up. There we go. Sweet. Let me turn my music down a little bit. We're all set up. Time to load up. There we go. Okay, that ought to do it, hopefully. Okay. Sweet. Before we start, there we go. All right, we're out. So I'm gonna check our inventory real quick. How we looking? Pretty good. Looking pretty good. Well, I guess my title's a bit of a lie. We're not at Crystal Tower yet. Yeah, basically I wanted to get to level 99 because I'm thinking, you know, if I'm going to farm the onion gear anyway, we're probably going to be level 99, and wow, it was awesome. I was at the mithril swords too just now, but yeah, let's check it out here. Onion. We're getting there. If we get another sword before we hit 99, we're going to slap it on Griff here. Onion shield, onion sword, onion gear. Ah, you just love to see it, man. And we're not even at full power. We still got one more level to gain. Alright. Might as well get what XP we can, even if it's only a little, before we get to the Crystal Tower. I figure it's not going to take too long. Oh my god, Griff. 7,200 damage with the mithril swords. What a boss. This class rules. A little too early there. Nice. I gotta say, the enemies that we're killing, they weren't even that difficult when I first got here. Man, it's like, I think I got here within 15 in-game hours. Because I had to, up to this point, the only boss that was actually kind of hard for me was Salamander by the Fire Crystal. I actually got my ass whooped by that guy a few times. Because up until that point, I had gotten so drunk on the power of Monk. But I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Monk takes a ton of damage from magic, so it was just a disaster in that fight. But I had gone out, trained a little bit, trained some new classes, like, I think it was I had a Black Mage, a Knight. I want to say I had 2 Knights for that fight, because I wanted to make sure that flame attack did as little damage as possible. And here we are. After that, the only other training I did was to fight Bahamut so I could get the summon. Other than that, yeah, not too shabby. Go ahead and save. Yeah, 42 hours, 44 minutes. I've spent more time on the journey to level 99 than I have to get to this point. The infamous level curve of this game. I'm glad they kept true to it, though. You know, a good thing is that once we start doing the NES version of this game, the Let's Play that I want to do for it, I feel like I have Crystal Tower pretty much figured out. So I've come back and forth so many times. There we go. I always do that too, even though I should have just got left the first time. Now the dragons appear on excuse me. Starting on the 5th floor. Yellow dragons for the 5th floor, green dragons for the 6th, and red dragons for the 7th. Not sure if there's any with a better chance of getting the onion sword or not, but well, since I have all of the onion gear and then some, I got spares of everything, especially the frickin' shields, man. It's not really too worried about which dragon we fight, just as long as we can fight some dragons, and the dragons give good XP too, of course. I wonder if we're gonna squeak out the 4 9s for hit points. Like at level 99 for Onion Knight, we just bump our way on up. Because all these characters have Onion Knight maxed out. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Murphy? God, these guys I hated leveling up. Because it was like... Those guys have an instant death spell, and since we're playing as an Onion Knight, it's like... You know, we're pretty much blocking everything because the Onion Gear gives you mad magic resistance and stuff. And, I mean, we're not worried about getting hit, but when I was especially when I was leveling, Xare's Warrior, oh god, that sucked. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna level it, just to see, you know, just for the hell of it. It can't be that bad, everyone else here is pretty strong. Man, leveling Warrior here, I mean, I got to level 99 with it. But, oh boy, that was the drizzling shits, let me tell you. Yeah, you gotta love it. Chad Onion Knight, using the beginning of the game sword and dealing up anywhere between 6,800 damage and 7,500 damage. Yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. I think that was 30,000, 300,000 XP. Weak. We got one more in us. I feel like this game is one of the games that actually encourages you to hit level 99 because in this dungeon, you get the best gear in the game objectively. And not only that, but when the Onion Knight hits level 99, it's a total beefcake. So it's like, yeah, put in that time. You totally don't need to, but you should anyway. And then when you put in that time, it's just like you just there we go, drag. We're gonna slap this thing, man. My favorite class while I was farming to get to this level and to get all this gear was what do you call it? I gotta say Summoner or not Black Mage. What's the I forget the upgrade, Magus, I think. Because Summoner had Bahamut, and then Magus has Flare, which is always a great spell. But, just like old school Dungeons and Dragons, man, there's spell slots and not magic points. I actually really like that. And the old school Final Fantasies absolutely were inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, Red Dragon. Well, the Red Dragon, the first enemy that's not taken 4 9s, unless it's a crit from our Onion Knight bros here. Oh, never mind, he's dead. So many elixirs here, too, man. It's like, if you could have multiple stacks, I would definitely have 2 full stacks of elixirs. I'm usually very conservative with the use of those things, but when I was leveling up other classes, I was like, you know, we're gonna fight dragons anyway, so, I might as well just start using these things, and in addition to our full stack, I think I've used 20 up to this point. That might be more elixirs I've used in this playthrough than I've used my entire life because, man, I am really, really stingy with those items. Especially Mega Elixirs from, like, Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, speaking of which, first off, my voice way better, thank God. A little bit of medication 5 days later. I still got a minor cough, but I'll happily take that over just trying to talk. At the beginning of the week, it was horrible. Because at work, I'm trying to get by and stuff, or, like, I'm letting someone know I'm behind them, and I sound many decibels too low, and they can't even hear me. So now I'm just like, oh, man, I feel good. Back in, I'm going to say 99.1% purity top form. And, after this stream, we're going to fire up the Vagrant's Endeavor for a little bit, so we're going to continue that. We left off at Blackstone Isle, and that is a place exclusive to TWoW, which is really well made, too. Really, I'm not going to say too much about the zone other than the fact that it really captures the essence of the goblins. I'm not sure if they're more or... I'm not sure if the guy who leads them... I'm not going to spoil that guy either. I'm not sure if he's more or less evil than Gallywix. I mean, I was thinking about that while I was coming home today, and I was like, man, that is a tough one. That is a tough one, but that zone really fun. And it helps because goblins, I'd say that's hard because, like, if I had to name my favorite alliance race, it's gotta be gnomes and dwarves. And for the horde, though, and I really like the lore of the orcs, and the goblins are always great. I like the little homage of them. I feel like them in the TWoW AU. Because it basically is an alternate timeline. There's no Burning Crusade, and you play as the High Elves if you want to make one instead of the Blood Elves. It's also more faithful to how Warcraft 3 ended. The way it's like the goblins joining up with the horde in this instance. I guess in a Cataclysm it might have been a homage to when the goblins helped out the horde in the Second War. And in the TWoW goblins, the Durotar Labor Union. I think the name is really ironic too. Got a lot of exploring to do there today. I think we'll be there because we're over leveled for the zone. Probably 2 sessions. But before we can do that, we got to get through this. And I figured, hey, I've been talking about wanting to do this for a little bit. Just set up a fun little stream to hang out and have some fun. Just chat, toss some ideas. Whatever you want to do. As Yes Man would say, it's whatever you want to do. Well, hey, Yes Man, how do I hit your off switch and just disable you? That would be silly. Why would you want to lock out the game? Because I played Elder Scrolls Morrowind, that's why. And locking yourself out of the game's pretty funny. I mean, even then, you can still lock yourself out if you crit kill Yes Man with an energy weapon. If you get him to turn into the goo or the pile of ash with an energy weapon. They didn't account for that one, I don't think. but it's New Vegas. I'm sure they tried to program it correctly. They just didn't anyway. Now, speaking of FNV though, man, I talk about the challenge a little bit in the community post. I think I'm setting the bar for my channel for difficult challenges. I can't say anything about it. It's too good, and I feel I usually don't like to hype up stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna hype that one up because yeah, it's brutal. It's really hard. And as for the Amada challenge, I think part of the battle there is that ammo is a lot more scarce, in my opinion, in Fallout 2. It really depends on the type of ammo. And since we're playing as Amada, we only have the 10mm. And 10mm ammo, unless there's a place I don't know about, it's pretty hard to come by. And that means we routinely do a lot of waiting with, we gotta wait like 3 in-game days for inventories to restock, and then do our little routine going through Megaton, Rivet City, the Scav guy southwest of Tenpenny Tower. And we can't use Tenpenny Tower, unfortunately, because we did the diplomatic thing, and we don't have any more merchants in there. Thanks, Roy Phillips. You're the best. Obviously, we can't use Paradise Falls because that place got whacked. But we can use, and I guess maybe not really use so much as just hope for the fact that we can fast travel there, because that's where the almost call them the Crimson Caravan, the Canterbury Commons Caravan goes. And we can hope for lucky, which we have to. I'm trying to think of where else I could buy stuff. Rivet City. Oh yeah, the Citadel. Knight Captain Durga sells 10mm ammo, her too. and then get all that. Usually we'll get maybe like 90 rounds. I'm like, oh, we need a lot of bullets to get through Adams Air Force Base. Oh man, look at that. We're already less than 200k away. Not a bad little grind here. Yeah, not too many dragons. We probably won't get another onion sword. I mean, I don't really care if we do or not, because like I think we're gonna be fine against the Cloud of Darkness. Some good old water there. That's been helping too. It's the best thing for you, so it should help. Wow, I love those unnecessary crits. In the NES version, there's no damage cap, so that crit would probably have dealt like 30,000 damage. I know people like to routinely say, nice, missing a quake when you get hit by sand attack or something. I think that, what was I gonna say? I like how it's like FF10 is credited for being able to routinely break the 4/9 damage threshold. And I mean, the game certainly is capable of that if you do some sphere grid shenanigans, and I think it's worth it too. I kind of wish though that if you did that the enemies would scale with you. But anyway, it's like, no, actually the first game that did that was the second one, because in Final Fantasy II with how you raise your stats in that game, there's no cap to it, so you can pretty much become God, you know, just ×4. No limit on your HP, your magic points, or any of your stats. And then the original FF3, there was no cap on the damage either. I don't remember. There might have been on health, though. I mean, not that you would need more than 4/9s anyway with the onion gear, if you get it. Oh, we're slapping them silly. Black hole. We're carrying a lot of collapsed stars in our pants here. Just a little, you know, that's just the power of the Onion Knight. Oh yeah, getting there. Weezer getting there. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna go quick save. Sweet. What we're gonna do is when we hit level 99, I'll teleport out of the dungeon, and I'll save, and then we'll just beeline right for Xande. Now, I have beaten him before because I forgot that you actually can't leave the World of Darkness. I remember being all excited about it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna come back and farm the onion gear, and the game's like, yo, where do you think you going? And I'm like, ah, shit. So I had to reload an earlier save, thank God I had one. And, yeah. Actually, an earlier save isn't that hard to come by in this game, because there are no save points inside of this dungeon. Not the next one either, but we have the quick save feature, so, you know, that's good enough. Definitely a nice little quality of life addition. Yeah, critical hit, 9999. Regular hit, 9999. There's one. Damn. Thinking about what I want our final, because I might go in with 4 Onion Knights because that would just be hilarious, but if I don't get the sword, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change up, I'm gonna keep Xaria as an Onion Knight. That's kind of his shtick. And then I'll change the other 3 to something that I think is more appropriate for them. Like, Tavane will definitely be Ninja. That's a great class. I'm thinking Onion Knight, Magus, Sage for Page, that rhymes, and then Ninja for Tavane. That should be pretty slick. I made sure to buy plenty of shurikens, too. Some really good throwing item. Oh, look at that, man. I don't feel like it's taking all that long to level up. Woohoo! Nice. Nice. We want them rando encounters, baby. Man, when we get into the World of Darkness, the Cloud of Darkness is gonna be like, feeble fool, and then just die, like, right mid-speech. That's the power of the Onion Gear. Though, if memory serves, because I never beat the NES version. I beat it for the first time on the DS, like, when it was new. 4 bosses, I think? I'm not that worried about them. Excuse me. Doga's clone. A lot of clones here, man. You know, I feel like we've killed so much stuff here in the Crystal Tower. Like, this should be Xarian Crew's player housing at this point. Like, move over village we came from. Nah, this is where we live. And the Crystal Tower looks pretty nice, too. Wow. Imagine being such a Chad that, like, this mighty dragon hits you with a lightning. Hey, onion armor, nice. Don't need that anymore, but hey, it's cool to see. That this, this massive dragon hits you with a super powerful lightning spell. You just shrug it off. 75 damage. Like, bitch, please. Oh, yeah. Nice. Only got a piece of onion gear before hitting level 99. That is pretty cool. And here I thought it was going to be the shield. I'm disappointed, game. I'm almost sad by it. It'd be like my last drop. It'd be like my onion shield is seeing me off here. 27 damage. Wow. Good job, dragon. You're the best. Nice. Almost there. Oh, hang on just a sec. Give it to you in just a sec. There we go. Let's go. We're almost there. Man. Yeah, 15, 16 hours I think it took me to get to Crystal Tower. And then just mega training session here at at the Crystal Tower. Hey, I'm gonna petition Square for Crystal Tower player housing. Make it a Final Fantasy III DLC exclusive. If you've hit level 99 and capped all 4 of your characters Onion Knights, yeah. I think we put all the work into clearing this place out, kicking Xande's ass, and then wiping out the Cloud of Darkness. It's like, we should be rewarded with something like that. Nice. 53k. Loving that. Tell you what, though, I don't think I'll forget the Crystal Tower's music for as long as I live. Been here as long as we have been. Oh yeah. And I do like how the 4th Onion Knight actually has their own color scheme, because in the original, it's red, blue, green, and a second red. So, you know, the pink one, that's nice. That's a man's color right there. Actually, funny enough about that too. Talvane was like one of the run's MVPs the whole way through, because he was the character I spec'd into like Monk Black Belt and just never stopped being awesome. He's a complete freaking powerhouse, man. Black Belt is crazy. Had no break for you, bro. But all 4 of them have been pretty great. There we go. I was making sure my mic was on. I was like, wait a minute, that'd be kind of awkward if I was just talking to myself here. Nope, it's on. Whew, good. Excellent. We's a-going. That journey to level 99. Oh, so close I can taste it. Tastes almost as good as that pasta I made last night. I think pasta sauce is going to be one of my favorite things to make, because there's so many cool and great ways that you can cook pasta sauce. Like yesterday I put I got the tomato sauce. Got chopped up a bunch of veggies like I usually do. I went with carrots, bell peppers, green onions, white onions, celery, and spinach. I let that cook slow, nice and slow. But I was prepping the pasta, finishing up some sausage that I had to get rid of. Man, and then what I like to do is when the pasta's done, I'll drain it, and then I'll mix it up in the little in the skillet I've got the sauce in. Oh man, it's perfect. You get everything in one spot there. That way you don't gotta worry about having too little pasta, too much sauce, or something like that. Nah, it's all in there. And I keep it on warm to let it just kind of simmer a bit. That's so good. 21K to go. We're getting there. Oh, come on, game. I know you want to give me a red dragon and you want to give me an onion shield. That's like the perfect send-off for how many of these things I got. I'm going to show you once we're done with this fight here, fighting. Man, there's a lot of Thor here. Did he have a lot of sons or something? Like, man. Here we go. All the way down. Yeah, that's including the 3 that we're wearing. We have more onion shields than any other shield combined. Probably more than any other armor combined. Like, my god, hold on. Let's count. So 27 total. Don't forget, 3 of our characters are wearing onion shields. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24... 26, 27. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. I think Onion Knight here is gonna start his own merch store, just getting onion shields here. We're getting there. We's are getting there. I love those unnecessary crits. Oh, we're so close. Look at that. So close. Excellent. That is most beautiful. $4.6K. But yeah, on tonight's dinner menu is going to be some venison. Very excited for that. Some of the best meat you'll ever eat. What I like about it, too, is that it's like, it's one of those foods that you eat it, and, like, your body just feels better, man. Oh, Red Dragon, we're going to get the onion shield. Watch. Come on, don't disappoint me, game. But, like, it's so tasty, but it's so freaking lean, too. And, like, when you eat it, you feel great when you're done with it. Nice. Great way to level up. Aw, we didn't get the 4 9s. Damn. I wonder how you get the 4 9s in HP. I ain't complaining, though. We got 99s and everything else. Aw, it's beautiful. Aw. I was all excited. I was like, yeah, give me that shield. You know you wanna. Alright. So go and save here. Excellent. And when I get to the World of Darkness, I'm gonna since I beat Xande before and I got the achievement, like I said before, I had to reload an earlier save. I'm just gonna slap him with the 4 Onion Knights because I mean I want to see how quickly we can kill him. I can also set battle to run. We're not gonna fight anything. Hang on a second. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Bye. Nice. Yeah, the thief has an ability called Scram. I think it automatically gets you out of fights. Well, I don't need that because we're pretty much scramming anyway. In Final Fantasy 1, useless ass thief, man. Oh, look at that. He went first. Unless there was like an ambushed thing I didn't see, so I'm just kind of chilling. I'm like, yep, it's kind of whatever. Although there is a niche use for the thief, believe it or not. I think it's the third party slot you gotta have him on. But if you have the thief on that slot, then you pretty much automatically run away. That's the thief's entire purpose in Final Fantasy 1, the original anyway. That'll be a fun one to do a Let's Play of sometime. I'm thinking about doing that too. I mean, it's going to be well into 2026, but that could be a fun idea. It'd be the Pixel Remaster too, of course. Because we're going to be doing the NES version of FF3. I do love my 8-bit, but I think for Final Fantasy 1, we gotta go with a little bit of quality of life funsies. Almost there. There we go. No. I mean, I think if I end up encountering a dragon, I'll kill it. You know, just because, hey, maybe we'll get something out of it. Everything else, though, is just big to bounce. Get your Buddha out of there. I gotta look up how to get the 4 9s in this game. I'm just curious, man. Alright, here we go. Oh. Oh, we got ambushed. Oh, snap. Well, imagine a dragon just missing his big, heavy ass. Well, he didn't miss that time, but peh, feeble. There we go. Oh, man. We had to really exhaust our supplies there. There we go. So. Oh, man. Who's that good-looking guy in the mirror? Gullible fools. The mirror paralyzes anyone who looks into it. Nah, I just think I look pretty good, man. No, the 5 worms can feed. Oh, yeah, yeah, try me. Yeah, I'll fight your 5 wyverns. Please. It has been some time since they had the prospect of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite. Ugh, God, I look so handsome I can't move. Have no fear. Thunderhead is here. Sounded like Doga. As I told you before, our souls are eternal. Listen, the only thing I can do is break the curse of you looking at yourself in the mirror. That's because you have 5 hearts of pure light. You have to persevere until I gather them. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys are going to be real hard. Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. Go shopping, okay? Doga's soul left to search out the 5 hearts of pure light. I always... Xeria and the others are in grave danger. Come with me, your highness. They need a heart filled with light, your heart, in order to break the worm's curse. Heh, yeah. For Xeria, I'll do anything. Hey, we got a fangirl, nice. I will go immediately. I think we know Xeria's ending. Good job, buddy. Sup? Sid, I need your help. Are Xeria and the others in danger? Of course I'll help. Oh, good guess there, Sid. Oh, I appreciate the faith he has in me, too. We got his airship back. We got him back to his wife. He's like, oh, that Xerian crew. Oh, such an inconvenience. Desh must have perished in the furnace. Hee-ho! Just casually hanging out there. You're alive, Desh? Of course. Don't wear me off just yet. Wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Whoever you are, you cut me at a good time. I only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. What, is he immune to fire? That guy's pretty badass, then. It was a close call, that's for sure. There was a while there I thought the floating continent was done for. Dash, the Warriors of Light are in trouble. Jeez, I put out one fire and another pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go. Teleport. Yo, what up? You got the money? Oh no, I must go to Xande and the others at once. Nice. Ah, these dudes. Would one of you come to the aid of the Warriors of Light? They need your help. Finally, now's our chance to be heroes. Let's go! Lead on! You can do it! Of course I can. That's the spirit. Believe in the me that believes in you. Xuri, Griff, Paige, Tavane. Quick, we'll hold off the worms. I guess they've been training too. You must change the fate of this world. Ugh, sorry guys, I was just admiring myself in the mirror. What happened? Alright, let's go. Crystal Tower, 9th floor. Alright, let's go. Oh, what's up, baby? I'm impressed you made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see the close darkness has drawn? You're too late, and now you will die. Oh, big words there, little man. Let's go. Ha! Weak. Oh, wow. What a bitch. Wow, man. Oh, that was tight. Please. You think it matters if you defeat me? Well, I mean, if we're going by Dungeons and Dragons logic, it was just a little over 6 seconds, my guy. You think it matters that you defeat me? The cloud of darkness is already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long. Oh no, onions. Xande's one weakness. Yo, sup? We will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Who are you, Legion? Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow. The light, the darkness. It will become nothing. Well, are you showering it in darkness or the void? Make up your mind, you crazy lady. We will start with the Warriors of Light. Perish together with the world you are beholden to protect. I don't know, man. I'm pretty confident. Uh-oh. Cloud of Darkness, you might want to take a shower, honey. Special Beam Cannon. Wow, that's all you got? Weak. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to lose this fight. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we weren't scripted to lose, we would just win the fight here. Oh, God. The body odor is too strong. Ugh, bad hygiene. Alright. Wow, we took, like, no damage from that. I mean, considering that's supposed to be, like, you're supposed to lose in, like, 1 turn, I think. Oh, no. Xuri, you can't give up. Come on, you can't die here. This is not your time. Don't you dare die on me. Huh? Xuri, Griff, Paige, Tavane. In case you're curious about the names in the chat, I gave the reason why. They're all named after characters from an old D&D campaign. It's just weird to think that was that long ago. That campaign went on for like 2 years, too. It was some of the most fun I ever had. The souls of Doga and Une appeared. Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors. You cannot be defeated yet. Yeah, sorry about that. The body odor off that cloud of darkness was so freaking horrendous. Oh, it's gone. Alright. Thank you, Doga. Thank you, Une. Wait, what do you mean we have to go track down that odious beast? Oh, man. That's the spirit. Now get in there. Now, I think you have a job to do. Oh, they're forcing it on us now. All right. Xande's transgressions diluted the light's power. He enabled the darkness to grow and give birth to that shadowy abomination. Yeah, no kidding. You catch a whiff of that thing? Xande was upon a puppet of darkness. Few could have resisted such power. I don't know, man. Just, embrace the power of onions and you'll be all right. Soon our souls will ascend the heavens and become one with the... excuse me, came before us. Yeah, that is like an old man just coughing randomly. We cannot stay with you much as we would like to. You four are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to the world of darkness now. The two souls dispersed. Peace. It's time for us to go to the world of darkness. I'm ready if you are. We can do this. Come on. The whole world is counting on you. Don't let us down now. With us backing you up, you can't lose. Ha. It ain't easy to shoulder a difficult destiny. Trust me on that, but you've got this. Excuse me. You will be triumphant. I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. Look at that. We're just standing on nothing. How powerful is this guy, anyway? Oh, we're gonna quick save. Heck yeah. Oh, man, this place is cool. We go here. Weak. Before the first boss, I'll go ahead and change our class. For everyone except for our top boy there. Now, I would normally just give him 2 onion swords, but with the damage cap, I don't think there's much of a point to it. Ah, Dark Earth Crystal, let's go. Alright, let's see here. I want him as... Hang on. Yeah, Magus will do just fine. Yeah, dual-wielding rods. You ever seen a mage do that before or since then? I don't think so. Here we go. Paige will be our sage. Or devout, they're both pretty good. Yeah. 2 elder staffs. Hey, elder staff gives you a free cure. It's a little outdated, but, still cool. And Tavane, that's gonna be our ninja. That's pretty accurate, because Tavane was a rogue in D&D, so the ninja, they're pretty good. Yeah, just casually dual-wielding the Ragnarok and the Masamune. Yeah, that's tight. Oh, you're worried about our magic points? Well, our spell slots, I'm sorry. Never despair, my friends. Oh yeah, we need to put these 2 in the pack too. And we're going quick save. What's up, fam? Ghastly's in this game? Ah, cool. We get to fight 4 of them. The Wrath of Dark has nearly reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. You gotta love the arrogance on these guys. Hey, it's a floating eyeball. Alright, I remember this dude. He likes to cast Cure on himself a little bit later in the fight. And I have enough of these things, so here we go. Wow. Wow, the Onion Knight really is just that much better than the frickin' ninja. That's amazing. Oh, that's cute. He calls that an attack. Weak. I actually did a lot of damage to Tavane, surprised. Let's see. I got shell, I think. Do I have shell? I don't have shell. Oh well. It'll be alright. Yeah, I gotta give this guy credit. He's tanked the most hits so far by quite a bit. Not bad. Look at that. He's almost reaching Xande numbers. Good job, buddy. Training in the Onion Knight has paid off. Speaking of which. He didn't even get a... Maybe I remembered that wrong. I thought he cast a cure on himself at some point. I guess not. That was sweet. Thank you very much. Ow, man. I am one of the warriors of Dark. This Wrath of Dark will affect not just your world, both our worlds will succumb. What is this, Tethael and Silverant? The Void is coming, but with our powers combined... I am Captain Planet, we can still stop it. We must destroy the Cloud of Darkness. Alright. Oh! Only you can restore hope to the world, for yours is the light that can balance out the darkness. Oh, sweet, full heal. Thanks, homie. Everything restored. Got it. Good. Let's go, Zobrozo. There's a treasure up there we can get, too. Nope. Okay. Let's see here. There's pretty much no reason for us to fight anything. We're max level. Uh-oh. But I kind of want it anyway, just to kind of see what attacks they have. Excuse me. No, never mind. Oh god, I thought that she would live the ninja's attack. I mean, I didn't think I didn't think the Onion Knight, but like, whoa! Xande's clone. Oh, all right. Yeah, I probably should replace my redo my spell slots here. Whoops. I think we'll be all right. We were, in fact, all right. What did we get? Oh, cool. Let's see here. Maybe. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, even Xande's clone's a bitch. The clone did last. Was it longer? I don't know. I don't think it was. Garm would have lived the ninja's attack. Yeah. This run here is basically like, oh, ninja's the best class. That's this little red dude right here. That's the best class in the game. Don't you forget it. Although the ninja, you know, the ninja is training in the ways of the Onion Knight. I do respect it. I wonder what's going to be up here. It might actually take less time for us to just kill these things than it would be to just go select run. What's up here? Ah, treasure. It's always it's always worth exploring, man. We're just casually in the world of darkness, where like there shouldn't be oxygen here, but I mean maybe the Onion Knight can breathe in space. That's pretty cool. Another Xande's clone, huh? Well. Wow, yeah. No, that was less turns because Xande took 2 rounds to beat another ribbon. Sweet. Maybe. Hang on. Oh, he doesn't need it. Cool. Interesting. Well, you know what? Nothing wrong with ribbons. Oh, neat. Preemptive strike. You know, if you guys just surrendered and walked the other way, Oh wait, you can't leave the world of darkness there, Ron. I was gonna say, go start a life for yourself. Our home's pretty chill, but nah, you can't actually leave here. Oh well. Dark Fire Crystal. Let's go and quick save. Ghastly! Oh, he's back. The shiny version. That'd be cool. Darkness will prevail and bring an end to the world as you know it. You will disappear with the rest of the world. Yeah, come on. Two-headed dragon, huh? Yeah, alright, cool. It's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. He's got to get revenge for all of his dragon brothers who got their asses kicked back at the Crystal Tower. We took over that player housing. Ha, that's it. Weakling. Dang, ow. Yeah, that'll work. Too powerful. I remember that. I remember that two-headed dragon. Yeah, he hits real hard physically. I mean, we are max level. We have all the best stuff in the game, but even so, Topping took a bit of damage there. Respectable. Yo, what up? I am a warrior, Doc. Our worlds came from the void, and one day we'll return to it. There is only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay. Hope. The void is inevitable. Someday it will consume everything. That's where Xdeath got his ideas from. It's his origin story. But today is not that day. Not while there is still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there is hope, the void cannot win. With the powers of the dark and light, defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Okay. And I get free heals. What up? Okay, we read that already. I'm gonna reread that. All my good stuff restored. And that's saving our on our elixirs. Excuse me. Shadow Master. Hey, we got our Shining Curtain back. We killed Arimon so fast he didn't use Kurag on himself. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. I think we just killed him too fast. Wait, what? Queen Scylla? Scylla? Well, Queen Dead's more like it. Yeah, there we go. It's over here. Jormungand? No, Jormungand's more like it. There we go, cool. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Ah! Here we go. Xande's clone again? Yep. That's fine. We got plenty of love to go around here. Nice. Look at Paige get on the action there. No, they're ribbon. I'm guessing there's ribbons in, what do you call it? Like, for every one of the four corners we gotta go through, there's probably a ribbon, basically, for everybody. It's pretty cool. It's better than that freaking glass helmet from Final Fantasy IV, where it's like, oh yeah, this end-of-the-game item is great against blocking physical damage, except the final boss doesn't use physical attacks at all. And nor does most of what you fight in the final area of the dungeon. What a freaking great find. Hey, Ghastly, what's up? You have come far, but this is the end of the line. This world will be engulfed in darkness and return to the void. Well, I guess we'll see. Oh, God. Green Giant, like... Dude, why you... Man, stay away from the Crystal kids. Green Giant wants a respectable mascot. You hate to see it. Yeah. That might actually hurt. Yeah, not bad. Back at you. Oh, it actually survived 2 rounds. I'm impressed. He's trying. Echidna's trying to out DPS our Magus. Yeah, that's a great idea. I bet that would have done a lot of damage to our ninja. But I guess we'll never find out. Oh, that actually survived. I was hoping for that to be a good punchline there. There we go. I had to put Green Giant out of its misery. That's what you get for smoking Mr. White's crystal, yo. I got one more guy to go beat. I am one of the warriors of dark. When the powers of light and dark become too great, the cloud of darkness is created to return the world to the void. I guess the warriors of dark were grinding too. Only the hope inherent in the forces of light and dark can stop it. Now go, warriors of light. I will assist you with my powers of dark. And enjoy grinding on the way out. Sweet. Time to go, go, go. Alright, we gotta go northwest, I think. I like the Sage's attack pose. It's like, yo, come at me, bro. Yeah, makes me think of Sally Whiteman with that tabard. Oh. Nice. Yeah, we might as well get that last treasure chest too while we're at it. Yeah, nothing wrong with getting collecting everything, even though we can't go back. Xande's clone. Great Scott. Excuse me. Ah, nice job, Tavane. Nice. 4 ribbons. Heck yeah. Oh, whoops. Dead end. Oops. Tavane really want to outdamage our Onion Knight here. And when he crits, sometimes he does, so honorable mention, I guess. Alright, here we go, go, go. Darkwind Crystal. Ghastly. The wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. You know, this isn't the Lavender Tower I remember. I miss. That's such a Chad thing right there. Lightning, bitch, whatever. I'm wearing metal armor too. This guy's pretty tanky. Ha! Weakling. Although, of the four, the best one, so, you know, props where it's due. I am one of the four warriors of dark. I'm starting to get Oblivion vibes here with those four blades in Sancretor. You talk to them, they always open with something like that. We managed to stop the wrath of light 1,000 years ago. Light and dark, our two worlds depend on one another. If the two were to converge, it would bring about a single world of nothingness, a void, or dawn of the new world. Now that light is weakened, the darkness is spreading. The wrath of dark is upon us. Oh, the only force that can stop this and return balance is within you, the four warriors of light. I am here to aid you. We cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. Cool. Have at it, champ. Wait. Whee! Time to begin to bounce. There's another path over. Oh, maybe that's where we came from. Ah, yes, where we came from. Alright, this is it. You know, if these Shadow Masters stop coming after us... Oh, we can actually see what their attacks are, maybe. Ah. Well, I don't think that's going to help too much. Nope. Well, at least we got to see something, right? There we go. We'll go and tank up on some NyQuil here. That's right, they got the crystal. Never mind. No need. Uh-oh. Nice. Twin Dragon. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, never mind. I was expecting it to be like that boss we fought before, but I guess not. Thor? What are you doing here? Oh, he followed us. Nice. Yo, dog. Oh, God. Oh, it reeks. We are the Cloud of Darkness. It is Legion, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. Don't forget the dark. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. None if we have anything to say about it. Huh, this is the world of darkness. Well, you said it was the void, man. Make up your mind. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Yes. Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You'll be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools. We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. And that's really taken a hit for the team. Can you imagine what that smells like, man? The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need for them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light, and the world will become the void. Now you're starting to talk like yourself there, Cloud of Darkness. Shouldn't it be Cloud of Void? Whatever. This is where you die, Warriors of Light. Yeah, I beg to differ, ma'am. The Karen has become mighty. Liking this remix. Miss. Onion Knight, you Chad. I wonder if that's a Cloud of Darkness's only attack. I mean, she's kind of screwed if that is, because she can't hit our Onion Knight. Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, she's doing a fair bit of damage to our ninja. Yeah, I guess props. Nothing we can't take care of here. Excuse me. Nice. Griff's like, killing blow, bitches. No. Without that disgusting odor coming off the Cloud of Darkness, that ain't it. It ain't nothing. I think you can fight her without going to the crystals, too. I'm gonna try that sometime. I bet that would be a lot more challenging. Well, that was neat. In the beginning there was the void, then came light and darkness. Now the Cloud of Darkness really can't make up our mind. From them, everything was born. The heavens, the skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably, yeah, I know how to read, brings all back to its beginnings. But from life, something new was born, a shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called a hope. It is a Final Fantasy game. When the balance between light and dark is broken and the world again slides toward oblivion, the Chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Dreams, despair, love. Time can obscure it all. Do not accept this. Do not forget it. And time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark. The light of hope. No, I thought there were going to be more than that. Well, that was fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we can leave. That's convenient. Kinda want this place as our player housing. You're all still here. Xuri, Griff, Paige, Tavane, you did it! Well done. No doubt you are the true heroes of this story. Oh god, is that Titus's ancestor? Oh, he would be bragging that was his story, so maybe not. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. Well, this is our home. No, I want Crystal Tower. We'll be back for you, Crystal Tower. We're gonna set up some nice stuff in there. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours. But I think it's time I return to Amur. Yeah, get off my ship. Fellas, you're back safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. I mean, he ain't wrong. Without your help, we would have never been able to do it. Thank you. Ahaha, if you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime until we meet again. They want to do the Onion Knight training regiment. Respect. We reached Saronia. I suppose I must return. Look at those guards jamming out there. They're like, oh yeah, there's no more clouded darkness. The world smells a little nicer. Thank you for everything, your highness. I mean, your majesty. It was your light that saved our world. It's I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can lead my kingdom with even half of the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. Oh, wow, we dropped off the king in our dinky airship. That's... Boy, that's some disrespect right there. We've almost reached Canaan. Yes, this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop at Canaan, Desh? Well, I just want to check up on someone. Huh? Oh, fine. It's Selena, okay? Ah, you wanted to see her. How sweet. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Go get her, Tiger. Attaboy. Honey. Oh, dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. This is how Granny started. Selena. Desh, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. Well, that was easy. Good job, Desh. I mean, I can't blame her. I mean, a guy who survived being inside of a furnace for like 3/4 of the game is in love with her, so, hey. They're gonna make some strong kids, man. Maybe like half fire elementals. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up now, can we? Oh, it's getting steamy in here. Just one kiss, then. Mrs. Sid. That's funny. Whoops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you want any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Desh. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Desh, we'll see you later. Got one more pit stop to make, and then we're going back to Crystal Tower to hook that place up. Shall I head back to Sasune now, your highness? Can't I just stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Oh, God. Oh. Did I embarrass you? Come, let's go to Ur. It's Ur. We're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Yo, what up, old man? Come check out our house. Welcome back. Oh, Xuri, Griff, Paige, Tavane, you're home. Well, you did it, Topa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We're proud of you. Welcome home. You saved the world. You're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Hero's gonna kiss her me, pucker up. Not so fast. Oops. The world is now safe from the darkness. This is all thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Wait, what? Look, the light. Ah, it's a nice effect. The crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness has dispersed, and a new dawn has come. It is dawn of the new world. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Hey, this is a good game. I had a lot of fun with this. Alright, here come the credits. Yeah, it definitely, when you're grinding for the onion gear and you just gain tons of levels, it's like, yeah, not only does it encourage you to level up, but it rewards you by going to the World of Darkness. You got one Onion Knight, you're fine. I'm glad I changed up our other classes, because 4 Onion Knights, it wouldn't have felt right going in with only having 3 or 4 Onion Swords. But still, I think it would have been I think it would have been a lot easier. Not that the World of Darkness was particularly difficult. Well, that was a fun little hangout session. Gonna get me some lunch. I have some of that pasta I was talking about earlier. I have some left over. I'm just gonna whip that up. That'll hold me over till venison. But after lunch, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna set up some. Excuse me. We're gonna set up some TWOW. Vagrant's Endeavor Challenge will continue. I just wanted to whip this up to have something fun to do, you know, just hang out, all that good stuff. It's a fun little game. Man, I can't wait to add more Final Fantasy to the channel. The NES Let's Play for Final Fantasy 3 2026, because, I mean, we have, like, what, 5 weeks left of the year. I think it's, yeah, 1 month exactly until Christmas Eve, and then as a week, so, yeah. Yeah, 31 days till the end of the year, if my math is right. It's probably not, so don't hold that against me. Meant to do this yesterday, but the ambitious dinner I was talking about was that pasta sauce I made. It always takes me a while to prep pasta because I don't know, with something like that, it's pretty basic. But when you're making your own sauce and all that good stuff, you know, when you're chopping the veggies, getting that little bit of oil in there to get it nice and sautéed and stuff too. Yeah, the time does add up, and of course there's the cooking time that goes into it. I don't regret it though; it was delicious. Well, I'm looking at the time right now, and I'm like, dang, man. I thought that wasn't even 2 hours. That was awesome. Oh, yeah, I love the world map music. The real Final Fantasy was the Onion Knights we made along the way. You're goddamn right. The Pixel Remaster bundle, this is last month I think, was on sale, all 6 games, for about 74 bucks. That was a pretty good deal. I saw it and I was like, man, I gotta play these again. It's been so long since I played any of them. I know I'm gonna be tackling the NES ones first before going to Super Nintendo, and I think the first SNES one I'm gonna tackle is Final Fantasy V. It's been way too long since I played that game. Of all of them, not just in the Pixel remasters, but in the series as a whole, my favorite one is 6. I think the storytelling in that game was phenomenal, especially for its time. But if we're going with just the Pixel remasters, I'd say 6. I think 5 had a better story than 4. Yeah, I'm gonna put 5 as second. 3... 4, 2, 1. But in the series as a whole, I gotta say, Final Fantasy Tactics is like a very, very close second, because that game also great, super fun to play, great story. The PS1 translation was a little blunt force trauma with some of the Holy Knight skills. I remember We were playing for the first time, and just like looking at some of these attack names, like Agrius is, I think it's supposed to be like North Swan Strike or something. That's what it is in the PSP version. But in the PS1, it's like Crush Punch. I'm like, oh yeah, a dark red blade that steals your soul. I definitely think of Crushing Punches when that attack goes off. But I mean, besides the kind of clunky translation for the PS1, really good game. That's right. There's the Evilest Chronicles. And once that goes on sale, I'll probably get that one too. That's a game up. I actually thought of a pretty wicked challenge idea for Final Fantasy Tactics. I can't say anything about it, but like it doesn't sound difficult at first, but it's like when you think about it, it's like, wow, yeah, this is gonna be pretty tough. I'm looking forward to trying it. PS1 era, yeah, Tactics is definitely my favorite one. If we're going with just the numerical ones, though, it's gonna be 9. I like the original 7 quite a bit. Not so much a fan of if it's changes over the years, I guess you could call it. But I like all 3 of them. I mean, 8's story is really badly written, but I still think the game is really fun. I think the I like the junction system quite a bit. I think it makes for good replay value, too, especially if you're trying to stay at, like, a lower level, because the enemies scale with you in it, which I think is one of the best things about it. I don't know if it encourages or discourages leveling, because it could be, you know, the monster, you know, when you get stronger, so do the monsters, so that makes it more challenging. But so, too, does staying a low level. It means you don't get to power up your GF forces, right? Your Guardian forces as much. And that means you can miss out on some pretty busted stuff. There's a lot of interesting new things that work in 8 that I like. I myself like when franchises try new ideas and stuff, like with 8 and 2 as well. But I can understand why they scrapped a fair bit of it. Like the magics, it's like playing a spellcaster in FF8 is just you really don't need to, you know. But it's kind of, but the concept of junctioning magic to you to power you up in certain ways is pretty cool. And 10 was fun. I think the battle system was probably at its best in 10. I liked it's like the turn-based system mixed with the strengths and weaknesses of your party. This is of course pre breaking the sphere grid, where Waka takes on area units, Auron goes for heavily armored units, and all that good stuff. It's pretty well done. Though really for 10, it's like it kind of fell off for me. Like the first time you fight Seymour, they just let him leave. It's like, what? You could have avoided like 20 hours of that game if you just chopped him into freaking chunky salsa, like after you beat him or sent him or whatever. Yeah, that's right. You had to do the sending ritual, right? But other than that, it's still a good time. I liked it. There's a lot. I liked the I mentioned this earlier in the I think we were in the Crystal Tower. Yeah, it was. It's the game most people know for breaking the what I like to call the 4 9s barrier. Yeah, technically Eden and FF8 can do that, but the NES games are where that actually started, because there's no damage, like especially in FF2, there's no cap on your health, your magic, or the damage you can output. 10-2's fun. 10-2 is silly. It knows it's silly, and the battle, like, I think the job system in that game was just fantastic. 12 was good. It's like 12 was very hit or miss with people. I really liked the story of 12, although I will say it took me a while to get into it. It was after that oil rig in the desert that I really started to get into it. Like, I had put the game down a couple of times because I just wasn't that interested, but I was like, all right, I'm going to force myself to play past this point and just, see what the hell happens. And, yeah, I ended up really enjoying it after that. A lot of like, Balthier is great, of course. I think the biggest thing with 12 is, yeah, like, if you remove Vaughn and Pinello from the story, like, you really don't have to change anything. Like, you could either start the game with Balthier entering the city, or do, like, a prison escape scene with Bosch or something. You don't need those two there. Although, they kind of made up for it with Revenant Wings, or they gave Vaughn an actual personality. So, you know, good for them on that one, at least. The end. That was fun. And we go back to... Ah, look at that. Yes. Cool. We got a little star. Isn't that sweet? Yes. Hey, nice. There's our achievement. A Vision of Hope defeated the Cloud of Darkness and restored peace to the world. I wonder if there's an achievement where you beat the Cloud of Darkness without activating the Warriors of Dark. I'm pretty sure we can take her on with that. I'm going to find that out sometime a little bit later, though. Well, I hope you guys had fun with this quick little stream here. We're just about to reach an hour and a half. Gonna get me some lunch, all that good stuff. And then we're going to set up for episode 5 of Turtle Well, Vagrant's Endeavor Challenge, taking on Blackstone Isle. I predict we'll be there probably for 2 episodes. Fine by me, though. The zone's really cool. Can't wait to show it off. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you shortly.